Sunday. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday. It's another great day to be alive. And today I wanted to start our amazing service by just getting grounded for a second before we sing. And just being present in this space together, in harmony, in unity, in connection. Thank you for being here. And now the beautiful Spencer is going to play a song for us. And if you don't have the words in front of you, I posted a link for everybody who wants to sing along on mine. Hello? I posted the link to Lean On Me, so let's sing it together.
Yes. Sometimes in our lives, we all have pain, we all have sorrow, but if we are wise, we know that there's always tomorrow. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Please swallow your pride if I have things you need to borrow, for no one can fill those of your needs that you won't let show. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Just come on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you'll understand. We all need somebody to lean on. Lean on me when you're not strong, and I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on, for it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. Please swallow your pride if I have things you need to borrow, for no one can fill those of your needs that you won't let show. If there is a load you have to bear that you can't carry, I'm right up the road. Awesome. All right.
Wow, thank you. I know Spencer has to go, and he did this amazing gift for us out of the kindness of his beautiful, amazing, magical heart. Thank you. What a beautiful way to start.
Thank you, Spencer.
What a beautiful way to start our Sunday in unity together as one, coming together, saying, lean on me. How important is it to lean on each other, especially at these times? To truly support each other and what's going on around the world. To truly be present with one another. To truly hug a person that we love for more than 20 seconds, heart to heart. How important is it right now to be fully present, to show love, to be loved, and to ask for help if we need help? How important is it right now to pray for all the people that are affected right now by the coronavirus all around the world? Because we are one family. No matter what nation we are, no matter what color is our skin, no matter what culture we come from, we are all human. And when one suffers, we all suffer. When one is in pain in the hospital and can't breathe, we're all in pain in the hospital and can't breathe. We feel other people's pain, and we feel other people's pleasure. We're human, and that's what unites us, is the ability to feel each other. So today I want to invite you guys to do a little Wim Hofmann breathing method with me, if you would like to, if you're comfortable breathing, air breathing. And you may experience the feelings of DMT or tingling in your hands. We're going to do this exercise 3 times. And I just want to breathe out all of the negativity that we have, all the distortions, all the imbalances. I want to breathe for the world. I want us to be that world that's breathing, and through us, healing through the power of our breath today, letting go of distortions, of imbalances, and releasing everything that separates us from being unconditional love. So I want to welcome you to do this exercise with me if you would like to. What we're going to do is the first set is 100 breaths, and they're fire breaths from your belly. So we're going to release all the air, and then we're going to do 100 breaths. At the end of the 100 breaths that you keep count yourself, you're going to take a deep breath as much as you can at the end when you're done with the 100. And then if you can take a little more, you'll take a little more, and then you will hold it as long as you can when you're done with the 100. And then you will relax while you're holding your breath. After the 100, you will relax into the space, this time after you got done with the 100. When you're holding the breath, that last breath you do, then you relax, you let your body relax, and you let it take you where it takes you, and hold for as long as you can. And when you're done, release, and as slow as you can, and still relax into it. So at the end of the 100, at the end of the 100 self-paced breath work, Wim Hof method, you're gonna take that deep breath, suck in a little bit more, straighten yourself out, and then relax as you're holding it for as long as you can, and then you slowly release. So the first set is 100. The second set is 150. The third is 200. Do it at your own pace, and I know you can count, but you might experience sensation in your hands that are gonna be tingling. You may have some DMT experiences. Your mouth may become dry, and feel free to stop if you feel called to stop, but I challenge you to give this a try. It's going to revitalize you. It's gonna bring more oxygen into your body. It's gonna transform everything about your day, about your life. It's going to make you a better, more open person. So I think this is clear. Does anyone have any questions? Okay.
I have a question.
Yes.
Wim Hof is normally like deep breaths, like. So are we doing breath of fire instead of that, or like?
Yeah. Well, the Wim Hof that I'm following is from a video that I learned. The breath with the breath of fire.
With breath of fire, and then
he has
hold
got
it up.
multiple different ones.
Yeah.
Yeah. So does anyone have any questions on the breath of fire? You're basically breathing from your belly, and you're releasing as fast as you can. Does anyone have any questions on that? And obviously there's no right or wrong way to do it. It's just your own way. Just do your best, whatever feels right for you, and stop if you feel like it. But when you stop, take a deep breath and really hold it for as long as you can, and then release very slowly. And the whole time you're holding it, relax into your body. And then the whole time you're releasing it, relax. So, good? So we'll do 3 sets, 100, 150, and then 200. I know this is a lot, so if 100 is plenty for you, stick with the 100 the second and third time. Or if you feel like 50, you feel like 50.
Are you forcing the breath in or out?
Out.
Okay.
You can do through your nose or through your mouth, either way, whatever feels right for you. Any other questions? Okay. And those of you joining us, I posted a link up to Wim Hof video if you want to watch that instead. So let's go ahead and take a deep breath and start. Take a little bit more if you can. And relax. And when you're ready, release very slowly as you relax. Take a few regular breaths before we begin the second session. Observe the feelings in your body. Perhaps some things are happening, shifting. Maybe you're experiencing some tingling. That's all normal. Maybe your mouth is dry. That's normal. And when you're ready, let's take a deep breath. This time 150. Take a deep breath and begin. And really try to relax. Relax, relax, relax. Hold it as long as you can. And when you can't hold anymore, let go. Slowly, relaxing. Take a couple of normal breaths. Whenever you're done, your own pace, to your own body. Observe the shift, the feeling in your body. And on this last time, I really want you to give it all you got. Imagine that when you are breathing, you are releasing all of the bullshit. All the shit that's holding you away from your abundant, delicious, amazing, magical life. This time, give it all you've got. Release all that's not yours. So at the end, you can feel this alignment, this love, this tingling, this clarity of the mind. And when you're done with this set of 200, if you feel that that's the right number for you, if not, change it to whatever feels right for you and your body. When you're done, when you're holding that final breath, imagine that this is the most important breath of your life. Like this is your moment of truth. And hold it for as long as you can possibly hold it. Imagine that you have to hold it for the manifestation of your dreams. And relax when you're holding it. And when you're done, slowly release. I invite you to do a challenge with yourself and do the whole 200. But if you can't, it's totally perfect. Where you are is totally perfect for you. So let's go ahead and take a deep breath. And let's go. Push yourself. You got it. If you can't take it a little bit more, really relax and hold it like your life depends on it. Like it's the most important breath. And whenever you're ready, slowly release and relax. And with your eyes closed. to wiggle your fingers, your toes. Just kind of start moving your body around. And you take a couple sides. And just slowly put your hands, actually rub your hands and then put them over your eyes so you can slowly open your eyes. So you can rub your hands together, give it a little heat. And then put your hands on your eyes when you're ready. And then slowly open your eyes by moving the hands, separating them, and give us all this beautiful smile. Now give yourself a little hug, a little love. Appreciate this beautiful body. Say, oh my God, I'm so grateful for this body. Ah, thank you, body. Thank you, body. Thank you, body. Remember, we can always hug ourselves when we need to. And when you hug yourself like this, let me see how I did it last time. You can, it just kind of feels that this hand belongs to someone else. And then it's like someone else is touching you when you fully lean over on one shoulder. So you have no weight in your head, and you kind of fit your head. Doesn't it feel like that hand is not yours?
It's better if you sit on the hand first.
I know my foot fell asleep. Did anyone have any good experiences with this breath work or meditation? Anything come up for anybody?
The last part of it, I saw an inner chamber in my mind. Like when you said DMT. Yeah, I saw an inner chamber. I saw like a room. I saw lines in the room even with my eyes closed, but it wasn't like a clear picture, like eyesight. It was like definitely lines and a shape, like a building or a structure, like an inner chamber. It's pretty cool.
Awesome. Yeah. I can't wait. If anyone's open to it, I can do like a 2 hour or whatever, however long you guys feel like. Because the longer you do it, the deeper you can go, and then you can just go into a DMT, like full on. You can go into a DMT experience if you use that meditation and the breath together. You can do 45 minutes of breathing plus meditation. You start like feeling shaking, shivering, different parts of the body starts to twig. It's really a medicine that's available for us for free by just using our breath, which is so cool. Thank you for sharing, Kwang, your experience. Thank you guys for participating. Was it hard? Was the breathing hard?
The 200 breaths was, I started feeling super tingly the last 75. And
Really?
it kept getting more and more intense. And I just felt like a ball of tingling energy. Yeah, it was really powerful. I'd never gone that long before with the breaths.
The longer you go, the more experience. Yeah. Anybody else want to share? If anything come up, want to share? I need one to share.
It's so delicious. Mango is so good.
Yeah, I love mango.
I could feel my body state like start to approach some clearing potential, and I remember when I've done like 30-minute holotropic breathing before, how much things shift and how amazing I feel afterwards, and I could start to like taste the flavor of that arising, and just a tiny millimeter shift, and just reminded of how accessible that practice is. Like it doesn't cost anything, and you can do it anytime.
You can do it every morning here.
And the only thing that keeps me from doing it really is just like inertia, I think. Like, I don't know if you've ever seen someone who's like super triggered. A lot of times they'll still like, they want to stay in their triggered spot, like they don't want to move out of it. And not that I'm super triggered all the time, but I feel like there's some level of inertia, and I wanted to, I felt inspired to like do more breathing to consistently shift things.
We can do it together.
I would love that.
Yeah, we can schedule like a breathing time, just like there's a dance. Maybe we'll have a breathing session every day. Whoever wants to join in.
That'd be great.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Dan, do you want to share something? Thank you for sharing, Mark. Thank you.
I was just thinking, about kind of trivagal theory, which is this idea that it's a kind of relatively new thing, and it's an observation from anatomy that have this thing called a vagal nerve, and that controls like fight and flight.
Yes.
And then there's a third kind of aspect that's only recently been kind of observed in humans, which is like freeze. And so like if you see like a sort of like a snake or a lizard or a mouse, what it will do is it will play dead. And that's often like we see that in humans. I've experienced it myself in a trauma response. And somebody told me recently that kind of breath work is one of the ways that you can kind of unwind that, because if you are in that state physiologically, then what you're not doing is breathing in a different format. And so if you are breathing in a different format, it is kind of like teaching you that you're safe, you know?
Yeah. This is how trauma gets blocked, how the energy gets, 1 second. Thank you, Dan.
Thank you.
This is how trauma gets blocked in the body. Is at one point in the past, we got frozen and our emotion wasn't able to be displayed. So that emotion got trapped in the body.
Yeah.
So this is why when we do the breath work, we're actually doing all that work, all these emotions that have been trapped for years that we're not even aware of, and we're getting them out.
No, another word for it is depersonalization.
I never heard that.
Yeah.
I love it when you talk
Yeah,
nerdy to
me
me.
I love that. You know, an idea just came up to me. Kwong, maybe, since you're the collaboration master, maybe we can lead some kind of a workshop, or maybe together, where we each find a way to like freeze, like pretend, like find a way to mimic a situation where we are completely caught off guard, so we're frozen and we can't react. So each person can figure out what their triggers are, and then we'll freeze at that time and figure out how to work through that.
It's called living in community.
It's called being in a relationship.
All right.
But I don't know, just throwing it out there.
Yeah.
I don't know how we're doing on time. Do you know what time it is?
It is 12 o'clock.
Okay, that's good. Joel, you're still okay with the time?
Yeah, 10 minutes.
Okay. Does anyone else want to share? I want to make sure that anyone that wants to share, do you want to share anything? No? Yeah?
Well, now is the time when, unfortunately, domestic abuse is on the rise. And so when you were talking about, or actually leading us through the meditation of, we're feeling others' pain and we're also feeling others' love. And so even though I have a lot of empathy right now in this time, and the lockdown, the feelings of being locked in a room is very triggering. And like actually just using the verbiage lockdown, we're in a lockdown right now.
It's like,
and yeah. And so to know that we can also share that love, and so trying to really use this vibration in this moment all together and to be able to share this wish with others was very healing for me. So I really hope that we can share that with others in this time.
Thank you for bringing up the languaging. I would love to invite an alternate description of what this lockdown, it feels very restrictive and inhibitive, and like we're in jail. And another reality is through the power of this community, I feel like even more connected. I feel more inspired. I feel more grounded. So to me, whatever they're calling this, lockdown is like a jail or something. I don't feel like I'm in a jail. So I maybe invite the community to come up with an alternate description of what's going on.
Yeah, because right now we have so much time to prosper inside, within the community, within the loved ones.
Yeah.
Like people are like, oh no, I'm locked in with my family. Yeah. That's a good time to get to know your family.
Yeah, Mew, type it in if you have an alternate description you'd like to
If anyone
share.
has, you want to say it louder, I don't know if they can hear.
Yeah. For those of us viewing live, my invitation is to come up with another way of describing what's going on besides lockdown or some of those other terms that feels very restrictive and limiting and like we're in jail, and something more inspiring. So if you have something to share along those lines, please type it in the comments.
I would like to highlight that and just this amazing opportunity that Kwong rose to the occasion of earlier this week when we found out about some families who were in extreme need here, who had been laid off and then were living hand to mouth and weren't even sure what they were going to eat next. Yeah. And there was a call that came out from this nonprofit saying we need help. And then this other church network that I got connected with through next door was like organizing this Meals on Wheels thing, and it was like this amazing just connection and possibility of even finding people in the community you didn't know about and maybe you wouldn't be connected about to otherwise, but in this kind of time of need, and I think there's just so many opportunities like that if we like open ourselves up to them. So it's been really, really gratifying.
Yeah.
And on a similar note, in another group, people were talking about how to celebrate Bicycle Day, which is kind of a local holiday here on April 19th. And I was thinking, in connection with like Meals on Wheels, because that's what I was thinking about. It would be so great if we were like able to find some way to connect bicycles to like sharing with the kind of most needy in our sort of communities or something. Because
I love that.
I know there's just so many people out there that are really, really suffering, in these times.
Yeah. Can you spread them out? Sorry.
Yeah.
Thank you. Good. That's awesome. Thank you, Paul. Thank you, Joe. Thank you. This is a good time to demonstrate what it's like to help others. Perhaps learn how to get out of our own head and way about our own needs and figure out what skills, services we have that can contribute to the collective. And the collective could just be one other person. It could be 2 people that we help. It could be 3. It doesn't have to be a large number. All it is at least helping at least one other person in this time.
Cool. One opportunity that I've seen that I don't know quite how to respond to, but in Palo Alto they have like an emergency volunteer corps that is going from like door to door in like neighborhoods where there might be people who are like old and kind of locked inside, might be having some kind of issues, and obviously some of those people have been delayed in getting groceries or food or things like that, so that's been a kind of need. And here in Woodside we don't have anything like that, so it's come up a couple times in our like local community chat that there might be people out there that we don't know that are kind of there even in our kind of local neighborhood. And potentially organizing something around that. Yeah,
we're totally down for that.
So,
Yeah, they have a spreadsheet, and we can make a spreadsheet like to talk about if we have any pre-existing conditions and talk about even just as our community, which is really nice.
Yeah. But even just on this stretch of road, I think like when we had a WhatsApp thread for the neighbors, there's some neighbors who are of a generation previous that they don't even use WhatsApp. So I think no one like knows what's they're
and
doing.
they don't even use
okay
Nextdoor, so if we post on Nextdoor, does anyone need help in the area? They wouldn't get to it, so how could we do it? Door to door?
It might be, yeah. Just I could probably mark all the neighbors that have responded and what their addresses are, and then see which ones haven't responded, and then see.
Actually, I can through the title
door
company
ones,
find the older people list.
Yeah.
Older residents.
I would say a trombone or a French horn might be helpful, but they might be hard of hearing.
That would be great.
Yeah, I would love to do that.
COVID
awesome.
care package,
Yeah.
The other thing that I saw was really cool in this lens, and Elizabeth will appreciate this hopefully a lot, is that the Tentacle Kitty company, which I like totally love, made like special first responder tentacle kitties. And Kwong had mentioned that he had some friends who were like nurses that are like super overworked at this moment, and we were talking about like sending them like a little first responder tentacle kitty as like a care package.
That would be really awesome.
I think care packages could be cool.
Yeah, because those people are like really bearing the brunt of this kind of thing.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Care packages for nurse. This is brilliant. Sorry, it took me 2 seconds to register. That's brilliant. Care packages for nurses
And doctors.
and doctors
And first responders.
and first responders. Thank you.
Yeah.
Maybe like
And
strawberries.
even
It
all
doesn't
the-
have to be big. It's just I care. Thank you.
Yeah.
With maybe little notes.
we could probably make a list because we actually ran something for nurses here in this place a couple times, like a little retreat thing. Yeah. So we could probably make a list of like 20 nurses just to start off with, and then send them each something kind of as like a house gift or something.
Yes.
That would be really cool.
We've got time. Who's got time today to work on this? Anyone?
I could put like, whatever, half an hour into making a list of people or something like that, and then figuring out sometime later this week
Okay.
where we can kind of figure out exactly what goes in the care package.
I could,
Yeah.
Okay,
or I could just
definitely.
reach out to Indy and ask for the names
Yeah.
and emails. Or
Oh, Indy. I love Indy.
If he has their addresses, it'd be great, then we can just send it to them directly.
Yeah.
all right, immediacy.
Do you want me to come up with? Do you want me to come up with what goes in the package?
Well, I know they're desperate for personal protective equipment.
Okay.
Super desperate. I've heard of doctors doing 14-hour shifts and never taking off their mask, not even to drink water, because they're severely short, and so that's how they're rationing it, is they just never take off the mask for the entire shift. It's heartbreaking. Yeah, to not drink or eat or anything, because to do so might mean risking infection,
Contamination,
and
yeah.
you don't have enough to.
So how could we order? Because I know Amazon is like super backed up. How can we order things to come faster? I'm willing to put it on it.
AliExpress, I think, is still a good lead. Alibaba. Like order direct from China.
I
So
was
let's
told
go back
yesterday
on
that
the
those
website.
have a 2-month
Yeah, it
Is-
probably is now.
So if you have any contacts, that's. I think they're.
Okay. So last thing before we close, I just
Yeah.
wanted to thank you guys for being here, and then I just want to go around in a circle, and I'm gonna do to him, and then he'll do to you, and then I'm gonna ask Ennis, if you ever need help, will you please ask for help?
Yes. Elizabeth, if you ever need help, will you ask for help?
Yes, and thank you for helping me so much in a time of need. I love you. Kwong, if you ever need help, will you please ask for help?
Absolutely, yes. Dan, if you ever need help or support, will you please ask for it?
Yes. Thank you, Colin.
You're welcome.
Joe, if you ever need help, will you please ask for help? Yes. Thank you.
Namaste.
Mark, if you ever need help, will you please ask for it?
Even if it's not on your calendar.
Can't guarantee I'll respond.
Sounds fair.
It's honest.
I'll ask Dan if you don't respond. Dasha, if you ever need help, will you please ask for help?
Yes.
Great.
Thank you.
Yes.
And I want to thank you guys for being here, and I just bow down from my heart to yours, and hope you have an amazing, magical day. And if anything comes up to you that you wanted to share from this experience, I would love it. It makes me so happy when things come up and what your experience was like. So, spread love and kindness. Namaste.
Can we spread gratitude for everybody here
Yeah.
and our audience?
Gratitude, yes.
Yes.
Let's start
Thank
with
you,
Dasha.
Ennis.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Ennis.
Ennis. Thank you, Ennis.
Thank you,
Thank
Anna.
you,
Thank you,
Elizabeth.
Elizabeth.
Thank you,
Kwong.
Kwong.
Thank you, Kwong.
Thank you, Kwong. Thank you,
Thank you,
Dan.
Dan.
Thank you, Dan. Thank you, Dan.
Thank
Thank
you,
you,
Joe.
Joe. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Joe. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Mark.
Last but not least,
Thank
thank
you,
you,
Dasha.
Dasha.
Thank
Princess
you
Dasha.
very
Thank you,
much.
Dasha. And
Thank you,
Thank
everybody
you,
on
everybody.
Facebook.
My leg's so sleep. Will someone hit?
Great.
All right.
Will someone here stop? Literally.